Hey, Bob Mills is still in bed with Medinner. Look.
Sorry, I've just got you. Was someone here? Did someone come in? I think my mate was around, Jason Kay, right? From Jamiroquai. I think he must have been round before I got here, right? Because I can't... Look, he's... Bless him, look, he's left his hat, look. Yeah, there you go. I've got to go and see... I'll tell you what I am seeing, funny enough, my mate, David, he's funny, right? He don't like people taking the piss, right? His name is David, right? And he's a fantastic swimmer, right? But he's got a lisp, right? And people come and go, hey, you're David Schwimmer, and he don't like it, right? He don't like it at all. This is something, right? So you can't get a girlfriend, so you've never had a girlfriend in your life, right? Well, you're no friend of mine. But just run up to them, right? And spray a little bit of that on them, right? And they might fall in love with you. If they don't, spray loads of it in their face, right? And when they're doing that, just grab them. That's all right. Another thing, right? If a girl comes around your house and you want her to take her clothes off and she won't, right? Just do that to her, right? Just do that and that'll get her, look. She'll take a look, because look, that's a little stripping knife. Hey! I put this on, shower gel. You see, I'm interested in toiletries. I'm a bugger for some toiletries. But I bought some of this shower gel, right, because gel douche, so I thought, there you go, that'll be French. I'll be all right with that, right? But I used it in the shower, and then I went down the pub, and some bloke comes up and goes, you know, Scotland, right, I think we should have our own parliament, could be completely independent. And I went, yeah, all right, mate, if you like. And this other bloke said, I think Ireland should be United Ireland, right, with no British interest. And I went, yeah, whatever you want, don't worry about it. So I thought, I ain't going to use that again, right? Because it's just, what's the point? So I've got this house, right? I've got a big house in the country, right? And I've got me one in Windsor, what me mum burnt down that time, right? But also, I always have a pad, I always have a little pad in town, just a little spare one so I can go. If I've had a late night, I can bish, 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 get changed, clean my teeth and be out again in the morning. We've all got them, all the celebrities. I've got one, Ewan McGregor's got one, right tip that is, full of drug addicts, right? And my mate Ronnie Corbett, he's got one, right? In fact, I think Ronnie's, yeah, there you go, there's Ronnie's there, look. 152 by 100mm, Ronnie's spare pad. Perfect for Ron, that is. Him and Jeanette Cranky sometimes spend the night together there. Right, what we got here? Oh, I'm sure what we got here. All right, if, say, a friend of mine come round, right, I'd give them that. Coffee. It's nice. Cup of coffee for your friends. It's lovely. Miriam Stoppard, right, if she come round, I'd give her that. Look, there you go. Same with tea, What have we got here, right? Now, say Bob Marley used to pop round, right, when he was alive in my fantasy world. Bob Marley would pop round, right, he'd have some of that. Smoke. That's all right. Martin McGuinness, if Martin McGuinness ever come round, well, there you go, he might like that. Look, here you go, look. So, there you go. That'd be lovely. But say Dale Winton or Shane Ritchie or Danny Baker come round, right, that's what they'd have. My mates. That's how it works. That's how it works. Here's something which apparently is very, very good if you've ever... You know, sometimes you've been for a curry, right? You've been for a curry. Let's not beat about the bush. We're all grown-ups. We're all adults, right? We're mostly over 16. What do you do, right? Say you go to the toilet, right, after you've had a curry, it hurts. Let's not be honest. No, come on, ladies and gentlemen, please. It does hurt. Very red. Oh, mummy. Oh, like that. Right, well, don't worry, there's a new cream here, and you can rub it on, and especially for sensitive areas that are affected by curry, and that's the cream there, look. Ticker bottle. That's funny. Oh, what's that? Why has she left that in here? This is supposed to be in the bathroom, stupid woman. Look, that's me speculum there. And that's me obdurator there, look. Me speculum and me obdurator. Well, they shouldn't be kept there, because obviously these should be kept clean. The obdurator goes in the speculum, and they're for cleaning my ears. Yeah, you put water in there and you syringe your own ears. That's what... Sorry. Right, now, what we got here now? Right, me fanwy. Oh, me fanwy. What have you got here? Well, I don't see what's going... Oh, well, look at that. That's nice, look. If you want to clean your car, look at that. A genuine chamois leather. There you go. And what's this? Oh, my mate. I was talking to him just today. Look, very good friend of mine, Mr. Steve Davis, one of the finest snooker players in the world, and a big soul freak. And oh, look at that. Little baby. You said I think a baby. Either that or a life-size model of Jeanette Crank. One, no, it's... Oh, look, have a look. Little baby. So, what's this? Chamois leather, Steve Davis, little baby. What's this? Yep, there goes the China. Oh, I see, my friend. You're very funny. There you go, look. There you go. Chamois Davis Jr. It's actually Sammy, but it's funnier, isn't it? Anyway, you're very lucky to find me in, because normally this time of night I'd be out and about. My old man's gone completely over the top, right? He's got this boat. It's a beautiful boat, and him and my mum, they go down the Norfolk Broads on it. So last Sunday I was down there, and some lads in another boat was splashing them. I was getting water and splashing them. And he said, I'll be back next week, sort you out. And look, I'm going to have a word. Look, it's too much. He's gone over the top, hasn't he? What fun to do. Tell you what we've got here now. Oh, David Schwimmer. Yeah, he's all right. Here you go. 8 months he's been with that fella. He used to have his own valley and everything. Oh, there's another little thing that I made many, many years ago with a very good friend of mine, Kate Berridge. Why? What did you do that for? Kate Berridge is all right. No, she's not. She's all right. All right? No. I'm not going to play it, then. If you're going to do that, Kate Berridge is OK. She's the same as everyone else. There's nothing slightly nutty about her at all. And I won't have you saying there is. Horrible people.
Kate Berridge, our alternative health reporter, has this week been out investigating...
I won't play it if you're going to be like that, all right? There's nothing wrong with Kate. She gets into things. She does, like... She's done Djibouti thermal, right? Or as she calls it, Djibouti thermal. And that's not weird.
The health benefits of Djibouti thermal.
I'm about to have a Djibouti thermal massage.
T-H-E-R-M-A-L. Thermal. You don't wear thermal underwear, do you? But that's all right, Djibouti thermal, that's not weird.
I'm feeling quite apprehensive.
No need to be.
She has told me that it is supposed to be relaxing, so let's see how...
Yeah, let's go for it. Come on, Katie. Oils? That'd be nice. She's going to rub those oils into your skin. Be absolutely beautiful.
I can quite see why this has hundreds and hundreds of years of fans as an ancient thing. Because it really does feel pretty good. As you sweeten it, are you aware of certain things?
I'm aware of a big bit of athlete's horrible. All oily, dripping toes. And the woman who does it, oh, yeah, I'll tell you what I like. I like women who make things up.
Yeah, and what are those?
Well, the foot becomes a bit like a hand. Yes. And it sort of almost has its own radar system.
Right.
The foot becomes like a hand and has its own radar system. Hello! Look, this is the planet we live on. And then I love people when they got these dopey things and they try and make them respectable. Listen.
Too much tone, cold, too much heat,
Right.
emptiness, fullness, which are all Chinese medical sort of terms.
No, they're not. They're just words that you know. God's sake. Anyway, we sent her out on some other assignments. She was up for anyway. Some of them were more glamorous than others, obviously.
Greetings from a flotation tank in central London.
Ha-ha!
This is a dry shampoo. Again, novel mood, new experience.
There you go, she had a bit of fun.
This is one of the
here you go.
favourite shopping streets of the ladies who don't eat much lunch.
There you go, that's like New Bond Street or something we sent her there. We must have had a bit of extra money in the budget. And we sent her to, I can't remember what it was she was going to have done there. Let me have a look.
We're now here with Chrissy Fitzgerald,
Okay.
and she is going to talk me through the practical aspects.
What was it? Let me see.
We then fit on this small tube, and where this tube is joined to this part of the machine, and it's the tube the water comes in. This tube here is for the waste, and this fits on the end. So as you see, the two tubes are totally different sizes, yeah?
Oh, I know what it is. No, I don't want to play this anymore. No, it's not. Are we short of time? Do I have to... All right.
This is speculum.
Speculum.
This is introduced into the anus about an inch.
No, it's not. No, it's for your ears. It's ears. Introduced into the ears about an inch. That's what it is. Listen, you didn't hear her properly. Here we go.
This is the speculum. This is introduced into the anus about an inch. This thing here is called an obturator, and that's purely there to make access into the anus easier, so there's no sharp edges.
Okay, so here I am
Please! You must let the woman speak. All right, I'm going to play you a little bit more of that, and then actually we've got to take a break after that because I don't know if you've noticed, but it's all a little bit dusty around here, and I'm going to do a bit of spring cleaning. All right? There's nothing I like more than a big spring clean, so we'll just see what she's up to.
So here I am actually having colonic irrigation, and it doesn't hurt at all, and I feel I'm in very expert hands. It does just feel slightly an unusual sensation. It's a mega spring clean.
What have I got for you now? Oh, right, of course. This is a programme made out in the United States of America. But a fascinating woman. I'm going to ask you a question firstly when you see it. What do you think she does? That's all. That's the thing. What do you think she does? I filmed this opening bit with her. I said, I want you to walk out here. One thing I did say is, her name's Dolores. I said, Dolores, stay sober. Just for today, darling, stay after the gym. Please, just for me, for Bobby. Will you do that, lovey? Will you stay sober just for your walk down? Just for your opening line? Good girl. Do your best.
This is America, and it's a wonderful country. And maybe one day my name will be up there in lights. Maybe one day it will happen.
3.5 bottles of gin, she then. Absolutely. So who is she? Well, all right, I'll give you some clues. She's a very religious person, all right? She talks about the coming of the Holy Ghost and have you, but you talk about that. Has anyone here ever imagined that there's a guardian angel watching over them? Something happens, and you think, oh, I just feel that I was being protected. Different for this woman. Different. She doesn't just imagine there's a guardian angel. Woohoo.
They say after the Holy Ghost comes, you will see signs and wonders. And I have been visited with the manifestations in angels. And I don't know guardian angels, but I am very thankful because they provide me with
When I turned up in our street, excuse me, I'm looking for Dolores. She said, all right, I found it. Yeah, OK. Don't worry about putting a number on the door, Dolores. The postman's never going to go wrong here.
all right and concerned about something. They provide with everything I need. At night, I would go to sleep, and I would hear them chanting or doing the holy thing, and people tried to tell me it was demonic, but I don't believe so. Like I came home.
I'm not denying the existence of guardian angels, but I don't know. I've always favoured the kind of Da Vinci Botticelli. I don't think they'd have beards. And B, I don't think they'd be overweight Scotsmen with hairy arms.
I put my key in the trailer door, and as I started to open the door, I fell backwards, and something pushed me in my door. And I know what I saw because I was almost on my face. I fell in this two-mark chair I have in my living room. In the meantime, I had an angel tape already hooked up in the stereo, which I had played. So I said, this cannot be. And he says to me, don't fear my heavenly angels, but fear the devil. As I get up to close my trailer door, that same spirit that...
You see what's happening? There are spirits at play here, aren't there? Kind of spirits you need a license to sell. But there are. In fact, then we saw one. I was flabbergasted because I never filmed them. I was my second unit director. But the first one I saw was this one. And I was amazed because I'd never seen an angel before. And apparently it wasn't, it was very special. It was the grand farting angel of Fatma. Because you've heard the legend of the farting angel. Well, it actually appeared to her.
Who pushed me in the trailer was standing in front of my car. But he was a big... They guided her. They found her rings, magic rings. They found everything. I go and take my garbage to the dumpster. And on the way back towards my driveway, he said, look down. Oh, I say, look down. So when I did, it was this ring, and it was sparkling in the dirt. So I picked it up and came home, and later I found out it was worth... It's 3 carats, and it's worth $3,000.
There you go, that's fair enough. Now, she's got other certain skills as well. One of the United States of America's most talented circus performers, Dolores and a performing dog. They do some fantastic tricks. That's fantastic act. In fact, it took her, can I say, gentlemen, over 5 years to train that dog to do that. So she rode round and the dog on its lead came round and round. Did it for a long time, and then unfortunately had to give up when she was performing in a circus in Germany, and they complained she was just doing the same thing over and over again. Which is a bit tragic, really. Also, she runs, as you can tell, a very poised woman, runs one of the United States of America's leading charm schools. Professional modelling and charm. No, there's no need for stupid giggles like your school children on a day out. She's a beautiful woman, don't be embarrassed. Quite a good-looking man as well, really.
All right, ladies, I'm going to show you the 4 basic walks in modeling.
As you can see, heavily attended the class. No, I'm sorry, we couldn't fit you in for a few weeks. I'm completely full of pupils.
You want to try it at the Ritz? I don't care if you do. You want to look dramatic? This is the way we did it. Okay, you ready? Get your hands in butterfly position. Means you tape them together for 2 weeks if you can do it. Point your right foot, kick, balance. Point, kick. Point, kick. Point, kick. Okay, you've done that much so far. Now let's see how it looks.
Beautiful.
Okay, we're going to go to a dramatic look.
Can you watch this, by the way, all you young people who just slouch around all day, like Shaggy off of Scooby-Doo? If you want to get yourself a boyfriend, this is the way to walk.
You bring your shoulders up like this, and you go the cross swagger. You ready for this? All you ladies that want to know the tips, and follow me in the bathroom. Want to know what I'm wearing? I'm going to give you some clues here, what you can do with your clothes the way I do it.
There you go. If you watch the rest of that video, you can get your clothes just like hers. Or you could go to any branch of the Oxfam shop and then sort you out just as well. I met her, actually. The first time I met her, I was in the States. It's a freezing cold night. I never remember, I forget how cold it was. We'd actually got out of our car because it was so cold that the kind of battery wasn't working properly. And there was me, Steve McFadden out of EastEnders, Yeah, one of the Mitchell brothers. And Phil Middlemass, who plays Des Barnes in Coronation Street. We're like the Rat Pack in Britain. Me, Steve and Phil, we go, and we was out in the States, freezing cold night, and we bumped into her.
When I got through singing Saturday night, some of my friends went across the street, and the doors were frozen up, and I had to have a cigarette lighter to undo my car. And all of a sudden, it's just like he said, ask those 3 gay guys that...
No. Steve's just got really short hair, that's all. He wear tight clothes.
And then when they got close to me, they were from London, England.
Shut up.
It's kind of strange. And I said, well, can you open my door? And they did. And as they did that, Jesus said, tell them I love them.
Anyway, that must have been 3 other blokes, right? That was probably Shane and Dale and Les Dennis on a night out, right? So, is she a circus entertainer? No, just part-time. Is she a religious prophet? No, part-time. Is she a charm school headmistress? Well, occasionally. But what she is, ladies and gentlemen, at the very, very zenith of her career, she is a singer. And when I say singer, I mean singer, right? I'm not talking about some dopey little pop group. I'm talking about a woman who really knows about singing. And I'm going to leave you with singing as you've never heard it before. Blues singing, jazz singing, rock singing, all rolled into one. And I want you to be very respectful for the amazing Dolores.
This is America, and it's a wonderful country. And maybe one day my name will be up there in lights. Maybe one day it will happen.
We want you to be very enthusiastic and welcoming to the stage, the amazing Dolores.
Remember that time you went and said, and I'm back here, baby, and I'm gonna make it what I am. Here I am, trying to seal the liver of yours. Yeah, I'm trying to seal the liver of yours. I'm trying to seal the liver of yours.
All that and a performing dog as well.
Sue, I'm sorry, love. I can't find Bob anywhere.
Well, hurry up and find him, Ken. We're wasting time.
Ken!
OK.
Ken! I can't get through the door. The Lord has sent a beautiful angel, a divine presence to lock the door, Ken.
What's the problem?
You see, Ken, the Lord sent this beautiful angel there to protect me, a guardian angel, and found a little ring, and I can't get through. I can't do the show because the beautiful angel knocked me back into my chair.
Bob, either you do the show or we do some spring cleaning.
Oh, Joe, you see, I'm interested in toiletries. I'm a bugger for some toiletries. But I bought some of this shower gel, right, because gel douche, so I thought, there you go, that'll be French. I'll be all right with that, right? But I used it in the shower, and then I went down the pub, and some bloke comes up and goes, you know, Scotland, right, I think we should have our own parliament, could be completely independent. And I went, yeah, all right, mate, if you like. And this other bloke said, I think Ireland should be United Ireland, right, with no British interest. And I went, yeah, whatever you want, don't worry about it. So I thought, I ain't going to use that again, right? Because it's just, what's the point? So I I've got this house, right? I've got a big house in the country, right? And I've got me one in Windsor, what me mum burnt down that time, right? But also, I always have a pad, I always have a little pad in town, just a little spare one so I can go, if I've had a late night, I can bish, 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 get changed, clean my teeth and be out again in the morning. We've all got them, all the celebrities. I've got one, Ewan Sorry, I've just got here. Was someone here? Did someone come in? I think my mate was around, Jason Kay, right? From Jamiroquai. I think he must have been round before I got here, right? Because I can't... Look, he's... Bless him, look, he's left his hat, look. There you go. I've got to go and see... I'll tell you what I am. Gregor's got one, right tip, that is, full of drug addicts, right? And my mate Ronnie Corbett, he's got one, right? In fact, I think Ronnie's... Yeah, there you go, there's Ronnie's there, look. 152 by 100mm, Ronnie's spare pad. That's perfect for Ron, that is. Him and Jeanette Cranky sometimes spend the night together there. Right, what we got here? Oh, I'm sure what we got here. All right, if, say, a friend of mine come round, right, I'd give him that. Coffee. It's nice, cup of coffee for your friends. It's lovely. Miriam Stoppard, right, if she come round, I'd give her that. Look, there you go. Same with tea, what have we got here, right? Now, say Bob Marley used to pop round, right, when he was alive in my fantasy world. Bob Marley would pop round, right, he'd have some of that. Smoke. That's all right. Martin McGuinness, if Martin McGuinness ever come round, well, there you go, he might like that. Look, there you go, look. So, there you go. And funny enough, my mate, David, he's funny, right? He don't like people taking the piss, right? His name is David, right? And he's a fantastic swimmer, right? But he's got a lisp, right? And people come and go, hey, you're David Schwimmer, and he don't like it, right? He don't like it at all. This is something, right? So you can't get a girlfriend, so you've never had a girlfriend in your life, right? Well, you're no friend of mine. But just run up to them, right? And spray a little bit of that on them, right? And they might fall in love with you. If they don't, spray loads of it in their face, right? And when they're doing that, just grab them. That's all right. Another thing, right? If a girl comes around your house and you want her to take her clothes off and she won't, right? Just do that to her, right? Just do that and that'll get her, look. She'll take a look, because look, that's a little stripping knife. Hey! I'll put this on shower.
Hey, Bob Mills is still in bed with Medinner. Look.